My name is Plummer. It's April 7th. This is the first part of my cranium competency video. I'm doing skull, facial, and nasal bones. This is my little list. All of these projections are suspended respiration, so keep that in mind. I will not be repeating myself. Alright, here's Lisa. I'm going to have her face her entire body towards the board and just turn her head towards me. So I am at 40 SID. Back you up just a little bit here. About right there. Perfect. I'm going to be starting off with my lateral right and left nasals in that order. So I'm going to slip that right in there. That would be my right one. I will be doing the same thing on the other side. If you could just turn your head towards me now. Scoot you back. Right there. Going into the bridge of her nose. And her IP line is perpendicular to the receptor here. That's upside down. Alrighty. That'd be my left lateral nasal. Alrighty, now I'm going to shift you forward here just a little bit. Brush your hair. And keeping that same thing, I'm just going to have you tilt your head down a little bit and moving on to my lateral facial. I'm going to move this down just a little. There we go. So I'm entering her zygomatic arch. Alrighty. I'm getting all of her facial bones. With that, our left side is to the board. That'd be my left lateral facial bones. Forward another bit. So her OML is perpendicular and her IP line is still perpendicular to the board. Going roughly 2 inches above her EAM. I'm going to collimate so that I'm not cutting off any of her skull. That'd be my lateral skull. Alrighty. I'm going to have you turn and face the board now, Elise. Just press your forehead and nose to it for me. Thank you. Alrighty. So, her OML is perfectly horizontal and perpendicular to the board there. I'm going to put my little marker right here. And I'm just going to aim. This is going to come down. I'm going to aim to exit her nasal, which is right at about there. If you want to get a look at that, this would be my PA skull. Actually, that would not be my PA skull. This would be my PA skull because I was collimated too much. Anyway, all right. So from that, I'm going to add a 15-degree caudal angle onto my machine. I'm going to let that rise, and it's still exiting the nasion. Everything is still the same, except there's the 15-degree angle, and that would be my PA axial skull. My Caldwell, I guess. You got the angle right. Yeah. Now I'm going to take that off my machine. We're going to pivot to my waters. So I'm going to have you put your chin on the board, Elise. Perfect. I just want her MML to be perpendicular to the board horizontally, which it is. Still on that side. That indicates that there is a 37-degree angle between her OML and the image receptor. So that would be my waters. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Sorry. I'm a liar. I have to exit at her acanthion. There we go. You can get this side either. There we go, that would be my waters. And now from that, I'm just going to have her tilt her head downward a little. We're just decreasing that angle so that it is going to get wider. And it'll become a 55-degree angle from the OML. And that will be my modded waters, which is basically exactly the same. Thank you, Elise. You can turn around now. This is your left side. Flashbang, sorry. Alright, I'm going to have you put your back to the board there. And it's still perpendicular. I'm going to raise this up behind you so that it's going to your nasion there. I'm going to have you tilt your head forward so that your OML is horizontal. That's perfect there. This is going to come down. I'm going to scoot you this way just a little. That's perfect right there. That would be my AP skull. Now I'm going to put 30 caudal on my machine. Go all the way down to 60. There we go. I'm going 2.5 inches above her glabella, which is about right there. So I'm going to shove you this way just a little. I'm going to raise this back up. There we go. And it'll cast that down. That'll be my AP axial Townes. Did you get a perfect? Alright, now lastly I'm going to take that off and I'm going to do my SMV view. Perpendicular. Can you put your head, the top of your head to the board for me? That's perfect there. I'm going to be at her NSP about roughly 3/4 of an inch up from the EAM, which you can see her IOML is parallel to the image receptor. There's my marker, and that would be my SMV view. Thank you.